What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 21 video for you guys. Here today I'm going to be going over the #1 coin making method right now. So this is super important because I believe this method will work for the next 15 weeks, I believe is what the 50 promo, that's the length of it. Now it's obviously going to work on and off. There's going to be different methods and different ways that you need to adjust it over time. But for right now, I'm going to go over what it is you're going to be doing. So if we go ahead and we go over to the sets just to show you what we're going to be working on right now, and you want to go over to the 50. Now, to create these 91 overalls, what you actually have to do is put in 32 of these 81 plus fresh players. So as of right now, they are 81 overalls. Now, obviously, as time changes, I believe over the next 15 weeks, they'll probably go up as the overalls of the 50 players go up. So as of right now, that's what we're working with. But if we go to this exchange set, what we can go ahead and see is you need to exchange 8 75 through 79s to get 181 overall fresh player. Now that's just, it says 81 specifically right here. It's not an 81 plus. Maybe because as of right now, you can only get an 81 and they don't want to mislead you for the set. But for the future, I'm sure it will update over time, or maybe they'll just create a new set for it. So what you want to do first is go ahead and check out the prices of the 81s in the auction house. So the reason I don't check it from the set is, for one, I have too many players in my item binder that I can put in there, so I won't be able to check it the way I want to. But it's better to go like this because you can sort it anyway. So what you want to do is go through 80 through 81 first. And then obviously the program we want to go to is the 50. So as of right now, this is what they're working on, which is about 22 to 23,000. Now you can sort by positions to go ahead and try to get a little bit cheaper price, which we can see it doesn't really help that much. Another card did come up, but it's not going to be perfect, right? By doing this, you're not going to get too much of a discount by sorting it, but you can kind of see what these cards are going for, which is about this 22,000 mark as of right now. Obviously, when the promo is fresh for week 2 and people are pulling packs, prices are going to vary on these cards. But over time, I think, for instance, the week 1 cards, I don't know if they're going to be put back in the packs for week 2 or if it's going to be new cards. So these cards still might be decently priced. So about 22,000 as of right now. So if you were to sell this, it's going to be about 20,000 is what you're going to go ahead and get, right? So we know that you need 8 75 through 79 overall players. So if we go 75 through 79, we're going to go all. Right now I have it in halfbacks, but it doesn't really matter. But the thing is, they're for about 2.5, 2.6 thousand coins right now. And I'm going to do the quick math on my calculator. If you were to do 2,500 times 8, that's going to come out to exactly that 20,000 coin mark. So what we want to actually do is get these cards for about 2,000 coins. And there's a couple different methods to do this. Obviously, just sniping is the easiest method in terms of all you do is you snipe. You really want to find them for about 2,000 coins, but this is going to take you time, because there's not always going to be cards in here that are going to sell for that amount. So if you are someone that likes to sell an auction house and snipe, this is definitely a method I advise doing. Personally, I don't like to snipe. I do not like spending hours on the auction house sniping because, I get really bored. And personally, I just don't want to sit here and do that. So what I personally do, and this is my favorite method pretty much of all time in Madden. It pretty much works all year. And the reason I like it is because you really don't have a lot of downside. And it's going to be these get a player packs. So we're just going to open up 5 of them real quick to show you what you get. So they're obviously 500 coins each, right? So the thing is, first off, you're going to start with silvers, which, of course, silvers, you're going to basically break even. I'm going to show you the odds real quick if we click on it. So you get a 30%. So basically 1 out of every 3 should be a gold player, and then 1 out of every 10 should be that 74 through 79. Now, the thing is, if you get all 5 silvers, yes, that would probably be the worst case scenario. These are obviously something you want to open up in bulk. Anybody that knows about get a player method, obviously. But if you're opening these up and they're 500 coins each, it's going to give you a huge discount on completing these sets, as well as the fact that you also make profit by just doing these sets over time, because you do pull power up players by exchanging sets, and I'm going to show you that. So for instance, right here, we get a gold player that is only 500 coins, right? So that was 4, and then this is going to be the 5th. So we got a gold player for only 500 coins, and I'm going to show you why this is super important right here. So obviously the first 5 I did pull 4 silvers and only 1 of those golds, which obviously, like I said, over time, it will all even out with the odds. These are definitely something you want to open in bulk. I only opened up 5, which is about 2,500 coins, you know, so if you start with 30, even 10 to 20,000 coins, you should have plenty to go ahead and do this. But if we check the item binder, we will see that if we check newest, and we go ahead and just show you these 5 cards that we got, these ones, for instance, he's 750, right, for a silver. You're pretty much always going to be able to sell silvers. You might lose a little bit. He's not even in the auction house for that rookie, so you might be able to sell him, you know, for expensive if you go ahead and do it. Right here, 500, right? You can even try to put him up for 550. Hope someone buys him, basically break even. But even if you sell him for 500, right, for these silvers, you're going to lose, what, 50 coins? And for how much you can make on higher tier cards, it's worth it, right? So for instance, 500, 1400, you would already make coin on this card by just selling it straight up. That's already like a 700-800 coin profit. And like I said, you want to put them into the exchange sets, but there's a couple different methods to go ahead and make those other cards that we're talking about in the 50 cheap from this get a player method. So the reason get a player is so good is because you are making coins as you're doing the whole get a player sets anyways, but it's going to be in the player exchange. So every silver that you pull that's not a power up, I always advise just putting them in these sets, right? So I technically have 2 of them. I can go ahead and create 2 of these sets because I pulled 4 players, which I obviously have more in my item binder as well. But you go ahead and you do these sets because you can pull power-ups, and the silvers, it's really a waste of time to put them in the auction house for how long they sell or how much time it's going to take you. So you just put 2 of these sets together, right? And it's easier to do it in bulk, obviously, just to get it done. But we see right here, we already get a power-up, we already get a Ryan Jensen. I don't know how much he goes for, but right there, if he goes for at least a couple K, there's already profit. But what we really want to focus on is if you get 4 golds and you buy them for 500 each, you're going to get them for that exact amount that we want to snipe them for in the auction house, right? As well as you might get a 75 for 500 coins. So let's just say, because theoretically, right, based off of what we said, every 1 out of 10 packs, you should get at least a 75 through 79 is based off of what it says in pack odds. Now that obviously can change. But if we go here to the exchange, let's say, by the time you open up enough packs, right, and you put enough players, you get 2 of these players that you pull from all the packs that are for 500 coins. And each of these are 2,000. So this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 plus 500, 500 is going to be basically 13,000 coins that you go ahead and you put into the set. You can sell it for 22. That's a 7K coin profit. And while you're doing that, the get a player packs, you're still making coins on the power-ups like I showed. So you're not only going to get a player pack coins, but as you power them up all the way through 75 through 79s, you can go ahead and make these cards, which is going to make you a ton of profit, like I said. So definitely, I think it's something you guys should go ahead and do. I think this is the best method by far in the game, and it's going to be continual because these 50s are going to come out every week. Like I said, it might adjust, but it's going to be here in some way, shape, or form, and get a player packs are definitely here to stay as well. And you don't have to snipe. You can continually open up the packs and, you know, just get profit without having to sit there and snipe for hours, not getting as much profit. So this is the best way. You guys can see I have a ton of coins, just been grinding through solo battles, doing, you know, coin making methods, all these different things. So it does help out. It does work. With that being said, though, drop a like on the video if this does help you out. Subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. Comment down below any other methods that you guys want me to go over, or if you guys have any questions on this method, or just pretty much any questions at all, definitely leave it in the comments. And as always, guys, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time.